Stardew Valley. So this is going to be part, what, 5? 5, whatever part this is, of my 10-part video series of stuff to do in Stardew Valley. So as we saw in the last video, this was actually going to be part 4, but I got that stupid walking glitch, so now it's going to be part 5. And I'm just going to do a few of the things that I did in the last video at the beginning, like petting my chickens, picking up that refined quartz, and come back here, chicken. Aw. And then I gotta feed my chickens first. This is something you have to do every single day. And I guess I could cut this out, but that would kind of remove the experience. Pick up the egg. That would kind of remove this experience of, you know, having fun with Stardew Valley. So anyway, let's feed the chickens. Now let's go deal with the cows. The cows, I guess I don't have to feed them today. But I do need to get some grass around them. That's probably something that they're going to be happy with if I would do that, but I got to get a grass starter. I'll do that in a later video. I may not even record that. I'm not actually sure about that one. Anyway, point is, gift giving is sort of an interesting way of getting friendships up with people inside your town, and there's quite a few people who are inside your town. Did I already pet you? Yeah. Hello, steak. So you can see this by opening up your menu from any one of the menus and then clicking on the social tab, and you can see your relationship with different types of people. And I did mention this in a previous video a little bit, but I kind of want to go more in depth in this video. But anyway, you can see your relationships with the current people in the town and the hearts that they're at. And on this menu, you can see the amount of gifts you have given them. You're allowed to give them 2 gifts per week and 1 gift per day. And each person likes different things. So for example, Haley and Emily really like gems, while the wizard likes stuff that you find in the caves. Linus likes food. I have absolutely no idea what Willie likes, or even Robin. I'm not really sure how I got both of their hearts up, or even Caroline's, or heck, any of these people. But it does seem that if you just sort of hang out with these people, if you do favors for them, if you get a quest to do something for them, then that will help your heartship with that person. So keep that in mind. But anyway, so for example here, I have earth crystals for Haley, and I'm going to try to give something else to, what's her name? I think it's Haley's sister. So whoever lives in the same house as Haley, Emily, I think. I'm going to get a void essence for the wizard, and then I'm going to go catch some food for Linus because he likes eating since he lives out in the middle of nowhere. The hardest part with gift giving is really trying to include everybody because they kind of have different schedules, so you do have to stalk them and learn the schedule of whoever you want to give food to or give an item to. And someone like the wizard is in his tower pretty much 24/7, but someone like Haley doesn't wake up until 9 a.m. And it's really annoying when you can't go into their room until you have a high enough heart rating with that person, because then you have to wait for them to leave that room. As soon as you can go into their room, though, it's really easy. You just have to wait for their house to unlock, and then you walk right on in, and you just hand it to them first thing in the morning. So since I have to wait till about 9 a.m., even though I'm pretty close to that time right now, I'm going to run straight on over to the wizard and give him this void essence. And I was actually kind of annoyed at first because it took me forever to figure out how to find something that the wizard wanted, since I was giving him all kinds of stuff and he didn't want any of it until a quest came along and he wanted a void essence. And I'm like, oh, I have a ton of those. Let's give it to him. And as you can see, he is happy with the potent arcane energies that it's imbued with. And if you're lucky, that will raise the heart a little bit. I think it did raise his. And as you can see, that X tells me that I've given him a gift for the day, and once both of these fill up, those are the only 2 gifts you are allowed to give that person per week. In a way, that's kind of annoying because it does limit the speed that you can get someone to really like you, but I guess it makes sense because it's kind of better than getting everybody to 10 friendship in, a month. Now, finding out which person likes which stuff is easiest done if you just go online and search the person's name, find the Stardew Valley wiki, search the person's name, and figure out which items that they like the best. But the fun way is just kind of trying to do it to figure it out on your own. So I know Haley lives in here, and I know Emily is in that other room, so I'm going to walk on into Haley's room since she lets me right in, and I'm going to give her this earth gem. It's kind of annoying sometimes. What? Oh, okay. So I gave her a gift, but instead it was having me read the vanity. Anyway, I talked to her, like, yay, she's happy with my gift. I'm glad that the flowers are starting to bloom. And then I can kind of wait here for a little bit if I want to, and wait for Emily to come out. I don't know when she leaves her room. I think it's at about 11 a.m., so let's just wait here for a little bit. Come on, 11, come on. She should start walking soon. If she doesn't at 11, I'm just gonna head on over to Linus. I don't really care about her friendship that much. Okay, I know Haley leaves at 11. She must leave at some point. I'm pretty sure Emily likes cloth. There's something I read that she likes cloth. But anyway, you can do that with pretty much anybody. So for someone like Willie, he's a fisherman, so I gave him some fish, but I guess he doesn't like that kind of gift because my friendship wasn't getting up at all with him until I beat him in a fishing contest at an event. And for someone like Marnie, I imagine she likes things that are related to cows, but I might be wrong there. I know Clint, I think he likes weapons, so when you collect weapons in your, out in your cave delving, adventures, and you should probably save those and then give those weapons to him, I think. I'll probably go grab one from my chest and find out if he does like them, because I haven't actually ever given him one. So this is kind of this is just an overview series. It's not a big in-depth series. You'll want to find different videos for that. So anyway, let's go on over to Linus. He lives in this tent up here, and he likes this sashimi. I think I pronounced that incorrectly, but he likes a certain dish you can cook, which I might make another video just for cooking. I don't even know. I probably won't make another video for cooking because I have no recipes. But anyway, I'm just gonna walk up here. He's gonna say a gift, how nice, and I think he liked that one. Not too sure. It's kind of hard for some of the guys because you will give them a gift and they will say to you, oh cool, how nice, I'm gonna walk this way, I think, and then they'll just not tell you that they hate it, but they actually hate it. So that can be kind of annoying when you're trying to figure out what they want. But again, if you're really just stuck, then all you need to do is just go online and find out what they like the best. So anyway, let's go see if Clint the blacksmith likes weapons, like I'm assuming he does. I think I have some crappy weapon or armor I can give him. I think it's in this chest. No, that one. No, that one. There we go. Okay. So I have 2 lead rods. Let's just give him one of these. I don't really care about them. And I think you can sell these to Clint. I'm not totally sure how to sell weapons. I just hoard them just in case I die and lose them, because I lost my stupid obsidian sword when I died in the caves in the desert. That's going to be so much fun to go back to. Anyway, back to town. This is why the minecarts are amazing. And we're just going to come in here. Now, if they're working at the desk here, you kind of need to go behind the desk to hand the item to them. And I also just realized I can't actually hand him a weapon. Oh, I am such a genius at this game. For a second, you thought I knew what I was doing. Anyway, let's hand him the egg. He says thanks. Kind of neutral. So let's go on down to Clint. I don't know. Heart didn't go up. He's still at 1. Didn't hate it. Didn't like it, I guess. And apparently he likes something else. So anyway, that's pretty much going to be it. Whoops, I'm at the bus stop. That's pretty much going to be it for the main overview of gift giving. Now, if you get your friendship high enough to someone, then you will have the chance to marry them, which, as you could probably tell, I'm attempting to do for Haley. And a recent update came out that made marriages a little bit more meaningful inside Stardew Valley. And I guess that did help a little bit, although I have had some people inform me that it didn't help their marriage with their wife at all, because their wives still hate that they play Stardew Valley so much. So let's finish off this day with storing the items that I need to, like the quartz, and I'm gonna need these for the Pelican Town Center thing. Whoops, I don't want to store those. And let's store my diamond. So now I have 2 of them. And then let's go sell the rest. And I will be making a video kind of on the overview of the Pelican Town Center, but I kind of got to think of more stuff to talk about probably. But anyway, next video is going to be totally based on foraging and maybe even harvesting, because it's going to be nearing 4 days for these parsnips soon. I did miss 1-2 spots, and I'll plant those in again when the time comes, except I'm going to be buying a crud ton of cauliflowers when that happens. And let's head on over to bed now. I've done everything I feel comfortable with in the day. Normally, I would go spend the rest of my time fishing just to get extra money, but you don't always have to do that, especially if you want to get your crops grown quick. Crops are probably the quickest way to make money, but fishing is kind of fun because it's just fun. I don't know. I like fishing. I like it in Animal Crossing. I always liked doing it in Harvest Moon. It was just kind of my thing. So that's going to be it for this day, and as a result, the end of this video. So be sure to check out the playlist if you want to see the other parts in this video series, and we're going to be continuing on in the next video about foraging, so I will see you then.